I like talking money.
Yeah. I mean, hey, talking money is good.
Talking money.
Are you ready? It's a new day. What's up, everybody? It's a new day. Today's a new day. Today is a new day. A new day. Oh! I can't, bro. I'm not gonna snap my neck. Action! I don't usually say this often, but we're getting very close to 500 subscribers on the channel. The goal is 1,000 subscribers. Like, that was supposed to be my yearly goal. Almost halfway, and I need y'all, if you're watching this right now, like, share, and subscribe. Like, it only takes 2 seconds to share it to a bunch of your friends, this channel. And I'm always talking about ways to make money and creative things that I'm doing, and you know, it's all inspiration, and hopefully it'll inspire you to make some money, because that's what we're all trying to do here. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're watching right now. What's up, YouTube family? I'm here. It's a new day. Here with Brooklyn. She's going to break down all the details you need to know about Forex and hopefully help you make some money.
Yeah.
Why do you think people should get into Forex?
People should get into Forex just for the time that you have to yourself. Like, you don't have to go to work for 8 hours a day, clock in, clock out. You can go on vacation whenever you want. You can make money anywhere, literally. Like, as long as you have Wi-Fi, you can trade. So, literally, I made $200 on the way to Georgia on the plane because I bought the $8 Wi-Fi and I got my investment back. Usually when people buy the $8 Wi-Fi, $8 come out of their account and they have to wait to get back to work to get their $8 back. A lot of people work for $10 an hour. I make $10 an hour in a minute.
So you was able to invest $8 on your trip here, and still make a profit off of that.
Yes.
That's
trading currencies.
That's a skill.
Yeah. So instead of going to the airport and giving them physical US dollars and them giving you physical euros, you can do it all on your phone. That's digital currency is now. It's Bitcoin, it's currencies, it's stocks, it's indices like oil and gold. Gold's my favorite.
That's a good one.
And literally, like, once you get into it, you have to be taught it. It's like, you know, when you go to a sewing class, you have someone teaching you in your face how to sew. So it's the same thing. You join and someone sits there and teaches you how to plug in a trade. How do I read a chart? How do I read the harmonic scanner, which is 98% accurate. 98% accurate, that's, if you put that into any sport, correlated to any sport, that's unrealistic. There's no one that's 98% accurate at anything. I personally like the time and not listening to anybody, because I used to go to, because I have a criminal justice degree, so I wanted to work at a law firm, but when I went there, the environment just wasn't for me. Like, just being in a very uptight environment in a world where I want to travel, I want to meet new people, I want to have fun, I want to go out to brunch. You can't go out to brunch every day when you have a job. So
you got a budget.
Yeah, you got a budget, and it's like you invest $235 and you get that immediately right back. It depends on your work ethic though. Like I told you last year, I signed up and I basically just gave them my money. I didn't do anything with it. And I heard about it again because I heard someone say that when God presents you an opportunity and you don't do what he wants you to do, he's going to bring it back to you.
Wow.
He's going to bring it back to you. So literally a year passed and it came back to me. And I felt like I am in the right place because your mentor does determine your success to a certain extent, because there are some people who will go above and beyond no matter what. There's a hustler type and there's a person who needs help. So I was one of those people who needed a push, needed someone to be like, hey, you need to do this, and this in order to be successful, because I'm a person that I'll follow directions. You tell me I need to do this, and this to be successful, I'm going to do all of that. Versus someone who just signs you up and you're like, what do I got to do? It was hard for me to just pick up and go. So I feel as though I'm in the right place because I am in a family that I really do love them. Because everyone just wants to see you successful. If you're not successful, they can't be successful. So that's like a really good purpose as far as like I'm helping you to make money. That's awesome because someone taught me how to make money. So I'm forever grateful for her that I met her. I'm forever grateful for the people who are even higher up on the upline, like Jalen Goss. If he didn't go sign up Kayla, who's a chairman 10, if he didn't go sign up Kayla, Kayla wouldn't have signed up Talia. She didn't sign up Talia, Talia wouldn't have signed up Dare. Dare didn't, I wouldn't be here. So it's like, it just trickles down. It changes history, I feel like.
So for the average person out there that's maybe, because a lot of people, they are working, so maybe some people want to transition, like they don't want to work a 9 to 5 no more. What would be the best way you would recommend for them to get their foot in the door? Because sometimes when people have a 9 to 5, they don't feel like they have the time. I don't know if you hear that a lot. Some people feel like they don't have enough time, even though they have the technology and tablets and phones to do the research. Like, what would you recommend them to ease them into something like this?
Easy. Millionaires wake up at 6 a.m. All successful people wake up at 6 a.m. If you're waking up at 9 a.m., go back to sleep. But yes, if you want
wake up early.
If you want success, you're gonna wake up early. You're gonna do whatever it takes to wake up early. When I hear that I don't have enough time, it's just an excuse because people go to school and go to college and go to nursing school and have kids and do this and do that. So you're just telling me you have one job and you don't have enough time? No, you do have enough time because my mentor broke it down. You got 8 hours of sleep, you got 8 hours of work. What is that, 16 hours? You still got 8 hours left. What are you doing? Watching Netflix? So say it takes you 2 hours to cook dinner and eat, an hour to shower and everything. You still got 5 hours left. Stop watching Netflix. That's what I would have to say for that. But for the transition, I would say just dedicating an hour a day to watching a Zoom meeting because we have daily schedules every single day. The daily schedule consists of maximizing profits, risk management, basic trainings, new member orientation, how to become an independent business owner when you decide to start training other people, independent business owners, how to market yourself, everything. So it's something for everyone. Like I see a lot of people who are into marketing, but then they don't want to transition over to Forex because they don't want to talk about Forex because there's a bad connotation about Forex because there are a lot of frauds out there. And then people give a bad reputation to Forex just because some people do just want to use people. And it's not, they don't see the bigger picture. The bigger picture is the impact. Like, my mom is in the business and she has a full-time job, but I taught her how to trade. And so now when I text her, hey, sell GBP USD, all she does is go in there and sell it. And now she made $200, $300, $20, $30. It doesn't even matter, honestly, because you go in your car right now and you find a penny. Can you turn that penny into $7? No. You can't walk into a store and say, hey, give me $7. You can't even invest a penny in a stock and get $7 return within 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour, and have that money into your account to use and to spend within 30 minutes. That's the difference between stocks and Forex. Because stocks, you have to wait for your check to come in the mail, and you're investing into another company. You're banking on them doing well in the future. Whereas currency does not stop moving at all. It keeps moving. Like there's London session, New York session, Sydney session, Tokyo session. So literally, you just pick a time you want to trade. You can trade. I can trade right now. Actually, the market closed. The market opens at 5, but it's open from Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern time to Friday 5 p.m. Eastern time. And on the weekends, you can still trade cryptocurrency. So this weekend, Bitcoin was going crazy. Like Bitcoin was going crazy. It just broke $16,000. By January, they're banking on it, banking $22,000.
I remember seeing Bitcoin at like 8,000 in March. But I didn't understand it, so I was just like, I don't know. But now I'm like, I want to kick myself in the head right now because it's like it's at a crazy number.
It's a crazy number. If you bought one Bitcoin at $6,000, you would be up $10,000 right now.
That's crazy.
And back in 2013, it was worth $52 each. Wow. So if you bought 192 shares of Bitcoin back in 2013, you would be up $3 million right now.
Wow.
$3 million.
That's crazy.
Crazy. So I already got my Bitcoin in stock. I'm not selling it. I'm up pretty good right now, but I'm not gonna sell it because it's gonna break $22,000.
Yeah, and then you'll be up. So let's talk about why do you think people think Forex is like it has a bad connotation to it? Why do you think people are scared of it? Like when it comes to stocks, like I know why people are kind of scared is because they're not educated. Mm-hmm. So is it the same thing for Forex or?
I would say it's the same thing as not being educated on it, but we know about stocks. We hear about the stocks all the time, the stock market. You know, we hear about stuff like that in school. We don't hear about Forex in school. We don't hear about, and Forex is the short name for it. It's called the foreign exchange market, and it's been around since 1980. Don't quote me, but up until 5 years ago, you had to have $10,000 in your bank account to even trade. To even get on the market, you had to have $10,000 in your trading account. So people that look like me and you weren't really able to do that. So the education just wasn't there on it. I asked my grandmother, did she know what foreign exchange market was? She was born in 1955, and she told me that it had to do with Trump and Russia. There's no knowledge in really the black community about this. So that's why people find it skeptical, because it's like, well, how come I don't know about this yet? I've been in school, I've been in college. My mom has a good job, my dad has a good job, or I just never heard about it. So you're telling me about it and you're only 20, you're only 22, you're only 23, you're only 24. How are you gonna tell me something that can change my life and I don't know about it already? That's what people think, because they just close themselves off to new information. They think that just because they have a job that they're doing fine, and that there's nothing else that could be better. People get comfortable. That's the big reason. People get comfortable, and Forex makes you very uncomfortable. I've had people who join and literally quit the next day because they just don't understand the energy. Like when you join a chat and everybody's talking highly and everyone's so positive and everyone's so just happy and excited and grateful and blessed. It's a different feeling, because a lot of people wake up depressed. A lot of people just wake up miserable with their life, and they accepted it already. They're like, this is my life. So you're gonna tell me in my DM, I don't know you at all, from a can of paint, that you're gonna change my life? Bullshit. That's what they feel. Yeah. So I would say people hold themselves back. And yeah, like the 235 investment is what scares people, because they're like, who am I giving this money to? And what is it for? And they have a lot of questions, but it's like, when I joined, I had just got unemployment. So it was like, I've heard about this before. I see a lot of successful people off of it. What do I have to lose? Like 235, and they're telling me that I can trade and make more money, and that I'm gonna see this money. It's like, why wouldn't you try?
I mean, you probably spend $200 on stupid stuff.
You spend $200 on Jordans. You spend $200 on a night out with your friends. You spend $200 at the strip club, like, but you don't want to invest in yourself and at least see what it's headed for. Yeah. Because you see a lot of successful people off of it, and the people just be like, oh, well, they must be successful because it's a scam. It's not true at all. They're successful because they've made other people successful. Jalen Gross makes $100,000 a month because he has a network of successful traders. He taught, he doesn't know all of his network, but the fact that he planted seeds and they grew, and so then they planted seeds and they grew, and now I'm here today. So I'm gonna carry that on, and on top of that, it's like, even if you don't sign up, you will eventually. Like probably it's like Bitcoin. Yeah. Like it was worth $52 in 2013, and here we are 7 years later, and it's almost $20,000 worth. So if you don't join this year, probably join next year, you don't join next year, you probably join next year, and by then you're going to be thinking to yourself, oh, I should have joined in 2013.
2 years ago. So how can people sign up? So I'm assuming they can sign up with you.
Yes.
So tell us about that process.
Okay, so you don't pay me, you pay the academy. It's like education. When you go to college, you don't pay your professor, you pay the college, and then the college pays the professor a salary. So that's what happens, right? So you say, hey, Brooklyn, I really want to get into Forex. Okay, cool. I explain it to you, and you're like, okay, I'm ready. I send you my link, and because like a referral program, you sign up with me, or you can sign up with someone else. Either way, you should be getting the same education, but it doesn't really work like that. You do want to pick your mentors pretty well. You want to pick a profitable trader. You want to do your research a little bit. So you do your research. You say, I want the link. I send you my link. I walk you through picking a package, because there are different packages, but the least expensive package is $235 initial investment, and then there's a $174 overhead fee. That is to keep your educational tools. You get the harmonic scanner. It's worth $5,000. If you go to a college, you have to pay $5,000 for the course for a semester. This is $235 to sign up, $174 a month. What is that? About $2,000 a year for the year. And there's a scholarship program on top of that. You get two people, you educate two people to sign up. You get two people to sign up. Even if you aren't able to educate them, you still have a network of other mentors. Like when people that I've signed up sign up other people, I don't expect them to know everything or how to explain it or how to set up a harmonic scanner or how to do anything. So that person will come to me, and I'm fine with that because you're my family. You feel me? So you sign up, pay $235, and then I send you a welcome package, which has a couple of YouTube videos and sends you all the links to the signal chats, because we give you signals. You don't just come in here knowing how to call a trade. You don't just, because they're like, the biggest question I get is, how do I know when to buy and when to sell? You will get there. My first month, I didn't know when to buy or when to sell. I was purely plugging in signals that my master traders were sending to me. So
was that scary for you, like not knowing, you're just going off of what someone else is saying?
It wasn't scary for me because my group is really the best. Like we go almost undefeated. Like last week we went 24-1. So out of 25 signals, only one hit stop loss. That's amazing. A lot of groups that I like, sometimes I get people from other groups, they'll be like, well, they only drop like one signal a week, 2 signals a week. I'm just like, I haven't had a bad experience with Forex yet, because the first time I didn't even try, and this the second time, and I landed in a really good place. So it wasn't scary for me at all, because when you take a risk management course, so you sign up, the $235, that's the investment, and then you put money in your trading account. We help you do that as well. So I would recommend at least putting $100 in there. Right now, you only have to put $50 in there. That's why we're able to do it now, because it's only $50. Before it was $10,000. Now it's $50. You can do that. I can do that. He can do that. He can do that. Everybody can do that. So $100 go in your trading account, and then we teach you how to plug in a trade and how to manage your risk. So sometimes stuff will go the opposite way. There's only 2 ways to go, up or down.
Yeah.
And if you say it's going up and then it goes down, then we got to manage your risk. Your risk we teach you how to calculate your pips. Pips is how the market moves. It's like inches, centimeters, feet, pips. So anytime the market moves up a pip, you're making or losing money. But say you do 24 and you put in 1 cent for each one, and let's do the math. Because I like talking money.
Yeah. I mean, hey, talking money is good.
Talking money.
Talking stats is good.
So we had 24 signals. Each one hit take profit. So take profit is usually a 30 to 40 pips. So let's say 30. That's 720 pips. If you plugged in 10 cents for each and every trade
10 cents out of that $100. Or is that how it works?
So you put $100 in your account. You're supposed to.
But when you're doing this, are you investing that whole 100?
No.
Okay.
No, you're only supposed to invest 10% of your account.
Okay.
That's maximizing your profit. That's risk management. Risk management. So you're only supposed to risk per day 10% of your account. If you stick to that rule, you will not blow your account. You will see profit. And people be like, well, I blew my account, da da da. Did you over leverage? Did you gamble? Because people will gamble and you're not supposed to gamble. You can't trade with emotions like, oh, I need this money, I need this money, I need this money, because the most money I made is when I didn't try. But yeah, so 24 times 30 is 720. If you plug in each and every single signal at $1, well, 10 cents, $1, you would be up $720 for the week. And that's not even trying, because some trades I plug in 1 cent, some trades I'm really like confident about, I plug in 5 cents. Some trades I plug in 50 cents. So it varies, but that's the minimum if you plug in every single signal. That's why we tell people plug in every single signal. I get people come to me like, hey, I'm not making any money. How are you not making any money? Are you plugging in? No, I got work, I got this, I got that. Noelle Trimble, who is also a C 100, she makes $100,000 a month because she is a very good teacher and has built this network of people. She said, pick and choose when you want to make money, and it'll pick and choose when it comes to you. You want to make money this week, you plug in every single signal that I give you. And then once it gets to the point where you're like, okay, cool, I'm making money on signals, but how are they getting these signals? You have the ability to do that too. The harmonic scanner, it comes with your package, but a lot of people don't start off like that because they get scared. The harmonic scanner looks scary, but once you really like, say you get on one Zoom class and you know the first time it doesn't really make sense, but you get on it again and it kind of makes more sense, and then you get on it again and it makes more sense. That's when you start to learn, and then you can start calling your own trades. So I didn't start calling my own trades until probably my 6th week in. That's when I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna get on this training, because I was avoiding the training altogether. I was like, I'm just gonna, risk management. I'm gonna plug in the signals. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. But I held off on the harmonic scanner training because I just felt like I wasn't ready for that. And that's where it comes into everybody's results different, because you might have got on the harmonic scanner training your 3rd day, your 1st day, and you really might have paid attention. You really might have took notes, and you really might have applied yourself to doing it. Everybody's different. It took me a while to want to do it. So my job is to motivate my people to want to do it. Like, hey, you've been doing this for a while, you've been making money, like, do you want to learn how to call your own trades now? Yeah, cool. And then I'll get on the training with them face to face, then they'll get on a Zoom training, then I'll call them after the Zoom training, then we might do it again tomorrow. And then the next week, they're like, hey, Brooklyn, I just called my own trade and I made $20. Cool, because that's pretty much what happened to me my first time. When I called my first trade, I made $20, and I was like, wow, like this wasn't really that hard, Like, I was scared to even open up the book. A lot of people would just be scared to open up the book because they think there's something really, really scary in there. But really, when you get in there, there's directions: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's like, okay, if I put all these steps together, I know how to do it myself. So now I use the signal chats and I trade on my own. And because I trade on my own, I pass my trades down to my people as well. Like, in the signal chat, they don't drop every single, currency pair that's trading right now. The harmonic scanner gives you trades. It literally, you open it up and there's indicators on it that tell you like when to get in the trade. It says get in right now. Get in right now. And then you just place it. So yeah.
Is there anything that you think that we missed that you think the people should know about Forex, or to make them feel more comfortable? I mean, we've spoken about a lot already, a lot of great information, but if there's anything that you think the people should know.
Yes, I think that if you want to learn how to trade, this is the best way to start, because YouTube University is not going to make you $600 in a day. I made $600 in a day, didn't even know what I was doing, just because I was a part of a group that was helping me out. So when you're in a community, it goes by faster. You learn faster. You're more willing to learn as well. Like if you're just sitting at home and you're watching a video on YouTube, you're like, wow, this is confusing. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. You doubt yourself more when you're by yourself. When you're in a community, you feel motivated. You feel like I can do this. Like I might have lost $20 today or whatever, but I know that I can make it back. Like sometimes we like doubt ourselves way too much. So when you're around people who don't allow you to doubt yourself, that's when you grow. And when you grow, that's when your mindset changes. And when your mindset changes, that's when you start to become successful and start to see success. Also, MetaTrader 4 is free to download. It's free to open a broker account. But like I said, this is the best way for people who have no knowledge of Forex at all to get started. And a lot of people want to know about the residual income. We didn't go over that, but there's a compensation plan for people who educate people. So this is the scam part. So when you sign up, I benefit from it. You feel me? And people feel as though because I benefit from you signing up, it has to be a scam. Like, no, I benefit from it and you benefit from it because you're getting my personal mentorship. My time is not free. I'm sorry to say it. It's not free. Nothing you invest in is free. Like no one ever told me that one day you can own your own business or one day you could be an entrepreneur. No one has ever instilled that in me. Like from the moment I was like, what do you want to do? My mom told me like, you're gonna be a lawyer.
It was always a job.
It was always a job. And it's like when I went to school, they didn't even teach us how to be entrepreneurs unless you were into marketing and stuff like that. Like my degree wasn't in that. So I was completely cut off from that. And it was like, I don't like talking to people or like putting myself out there. So I limited myself. So when I got into this opportunity and I made like $1,200 my first month, I was talking to my mentor and she was like, Brooklyn, like how much money have you? Because I bought my first car and I posted it. And she was like Brooklyn, like why are you not teaching people? And I was like, oh my God, the spider.
Spider?
Oh, it's hanging from your hood, from your hat. Oh, it's on there.
It's on there?
I hope it's not there no more.
Well, it's gonna be one with me. I might turn into Spider-Man.
I'm scared of spiders. That just
I'm
threw me off.
not a fan of spiders either, so hopefully fell off. I don't know. I don't even know how the hell it got on me. Alright, well if you guys see a spider, just ignore it.
I forgot. The
at?
spider threw me off.
Where we at?
But
Oh
yeah, she was telling me like, why aren't you mentoring people? Why aren't you signing people up? And I was like, because my friends don't want to sign up. I told them what I'm doing, but like they're laughing at me or they don't believe me or I just don't want to tell nobody. Like I'm fine with just trading. I know I made money and that's fine with me. And she was like, no, Brooklyn. Like she really opened my eyes like a lot on the impact, what it can do for someone else. Like forget you making $1,800. How would it feel for you to teach someone how to make $1,800? And then them saying thank you because you put me in the position. That's a great feeling. Like when I came back, because I went down in Atlanta for like a meetup, and that's when she opened my eyes and stuff. So when I went back to Jersey, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna care what people think. I'm gonna post about it. I'm gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna, tell my friends about it. And if they want to block me, then they're gonna block me. If they don't want to be friends anymore, we're not gonna be friends anymore because it's like, how don't you believe in me? And I'm sitting here showing you that it's real. That just is a slap in the face because we're supposed to be friends, But strangers will believe in you before your own family does.
That's a fact.
So, yeah, you just got to keep going hard, man. Like, so once I signed up, my first 2 people, I was free because they offer you a scholarship. So instead of paying the $174 a month, you get 2 people to sign up. Your membership is free.
And that's for everybody?
That's for everybody.
Okay.
You sign up 2 people, you're free for life. So once you sign up your 3rd person, you become an independent business owner. And you go back to paying the monthly, but they start paying you. So the compensation plan is 3 people, you get paid $150 a month. So instead of paying $174, you're paying $25 for the education. Once you pass that, it's 12 people. You are P600. You get paid $600 a month to train people. So now you got $600 that they're paying you, and you got to pay your membership. You still have money left over. So you're not even
aside from even trading.
Aside from trading, this is residual. Just because you're impacting someone else's life. After that, it's P1000. That's 30 people, and you would be surprised how quickly people are getting these ranks, because when you're very profitable, it's not hard for people to be like, I'm gonna sign up, I'm gonna sign up, I'm gonna sign up. All you have to do is pick up the phone. That's it. A lot of people don't do the residuals because they're just scared to pick up the phone. And that was me at one point as well. So mindset does play a big part in growing. I had to see the vision for me to actually execute on that vision. And that's why I'm down here today. Like, I flew down here from Jersey just to be around people who believe in the same thing as me. Like, when I'm at home by myself, I don't really have anyone. Like, my team is in Jersey. We link up all the time like that. But when it comes to like being in the same house, like sleeping together, going out together, eating together, just chilling, I want to be around my mentors. My mentor, Kayla, $10,000 a month. She's at that level.
Everybody wants to be making.
I'm at $1,000 a month on P1000. So that's 30 people, and I didn't sign up 30 people. You feel me? I didn't directly sign up 30 people. I signed up maybe 10, 15. I gotta check my back office, but I signed up maybe 10, 15, and those people signed up other people because they saw the value that I gave them, and they appreciate what I've done for them. So they're doing it for other people, not because I'm telling them, hey, go sign people up. No, they made money, and then I maybe had a conversation with them like, hey, you made money, like, do you think that you know enough information to maybe pass it on? Hey, yeah. Like, I got my mom in here, my sister, my little brother, 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds. There's one girl, her name is at Jess B, and she's 18. She's P5,000, $5,000 a month. Just because she went out her way to make sure she put everybody that she knew on. And yeah, like, even though she benefits from it, she probably makes more money trading, honestly. I definitely make more money trading. I get $1,000 a month. I make...
There's a cutoff.
I make probably $1,000 a week trading because it's fun, honestly. Like, when you put in 1 cent and then it turns to $70, you're like, whoa, my gosh. Like, whoa. And then you can just take it out immediately through Bitcoin. I think that's why Bitcoin's getting so popular, because a lot of people are trading now. A lot more people are trading now.
Yeah.
So you got to buy and sell Bitcoin in order to trade. So I really think that Bitcoin is going to go crazy. Like, eventually, we're not going to have any more paper dollars. Currency is not going to be exchanged in person anymore. It's going to be only exchanged on the foreign exchange market. So the people who travel a lot and they don't know about, like, you know, actually like what we do on our phone, the MetaTrader 4 app and stuff like that, they're going to have to do it on their phone as well. They're going to have to buy US dollars through MetaTrader 4. So it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. I always equate it to Apple. When Apple was in the garage, you should have bought stock. We're not in the garage anymore because I just came from Houston. It was a 4,000 person event of people that looked like
pandemic.
In a pandemic, and 4,000 people came from all over the world. It wasn't just the United States, Australia, London, people from everywhere, and looking like me and you, people of color, Latinos, like everybody was there. And just to get the value of what we're doing, this is a solution to a lot of problems. A lot of people have money problems, and a lot of those problems can just be solved with money. Money doesn't buy you happiness, but it buys you everything else.
If you need to get more information, reach out to Brooklyn. She's on Instagram. I'm going to put her Instagram up. If you have any questions, if anything, she spoke a lot about making money, so she definitely knows her stuff. Y'all, obviously, she just gave y'all a bunch of information.
A bunch of sauce.
So tap in with her, reach out to her, shoot her a DM. She'll answer you and answer any questions you have. And if you have any questions, just put them in the comments. I'll forward them to her, or we'll figure out a way for you to get an answer to any of your questions about Forex. I appreciate you explaining all this and just giving people the sauce, because I'm huge into just helping minorities make more money. Like, that's my big thing. Like I told you, I'm more into stocks, but it's only because it's something I can understand a little bit more easier. But like you said, the right education, people can understand Forex just as easy as they understand stocks, just as easy as they understand buying their favorite item that they like to buy at the stores. It's all about education. So again, I appreciate you for coming and explaining this to the people. And I hope everybody that's watching enjoyed this one. So thank y'all.
Thank you.